for how I sound on this. Here are the ducks. They spend the nights out when the weather's this nice. They sleep in the water. So there's nothing going to be very exciting about this live. Just wanted to show people what the morning routine was like. Everyone's inside because it was stormy last night and it's stormy today, except for Wilma. Whiskey, are you going to yell at me? You want breakfast? Hi, Belle. Belle's nickering. You can't hear her, though. She's right there. And there's Rue and Spartan. Otis should be on the end. There's Whiskey Biz. You can definitely hear... there's Belly. You can definitely hear Mabel. Hi. Guys, was it stormy last night? Yeah. I'm going to make you guys some breakfast. How does that sound? Oh, there's some turkeys. Lots of turkeys. Wilma and Wilbert down there. Okay, so like I said, this isn't going to be a very exciting live. It's just the morning routine, if anybody wants to see it. But everyone is safe from last night, from the storm. Wasn't that bad. Today's actually supposed to be worse. So it's going to be a lot of inside time for them, which they don't love. But some of them got toys. Okay, I'm going to make their breakfast dishes. So it's going to be, I'll tell you what I'm doing while I'm doing it, but if you guys have any questions, I'll try to read them while I do. This is our tap room. Now I just have to figure out where to put you while I do this. I just woke up, so please forgive me and how I look. Okay, so first I lay out the buckets. There are a lot of them. I lay them out on the floor because we don't have enough room up above. Okay. I always start with supplements and medicine first in the bucket so that when you tip it up over into the I'm sorry, I'm going to be very out of it this morning because I haven't had coffee yet. But that way when you tip over the bucket into their feed bins, it will be on top, and that way they can't get around it. We start with trifecta 3-in-1 for everybody gets a scoop. So I'm going to do that quick. Yeah, let me know if anyone has questions. From there I do medicine. So let me bring the medicine over here. Okay, medicine. Belle gets 2 scoops of Butte until she gets her shoes on, which is going to happen today. So that's that. Gabe gets his allergy meds. And Wilma and Beauty get Equiox. And I realize it's really early and maybe not a lot of people are up right now watching their Instagram, but I will post this on our YouTube channel when I I do that. I'm trying to get better about social media stuff. This is Prozac. Great way to start the day for some of them. Spartan gets some, and Woika gets some. Woika gets it because of she had EPM and it can make them more nervous. And Spartan had, I think, a hard start to life, so that is why he gets it. And it worked really well for him so far. Lily gets thyroid medicine. That's what this is. Oh well, sorry, I am tired. That's what this is. Wilma, Belle, and Beauty get Perrier's formula. So, okay. And then both Beauty and Woika have Cushing's, so they get Persend. If you can see that. There. Cushing's can cause a lot of issues, but it's really easy to maintain once it's diagnosed. So I was just making sure I got the medicine. It's just going to be costly. Those pills cost, I think, like $75 a month per horse. So it can be costly. Okay, and then we do beetroot powder for everybody. We only do beetroot powder in the morning, and it's pretty dry. It's almost like dry oatmeal. So we water it all down with warm water or cold water in the summer if they want it. But it's a really good way to make sure that they are getting enough hydration, and it just kind of makes their system flow better. And we also give them electrolytes. I'm not today because the weather is it's stormy, but the temperatures are pretty mild. So, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but here we go. I usually do this the night before, but I thought I'd film it, and yesterday it just got a little bit more hectic than I thought it would. So let me see if I can tilt you. Okay, so now we do green. Most of them get Triple Crown Senior, which is really good for weight building, and a lot of ours are seniors. And then we have Buckeye, which a lot of them get, Grow and Win, and Safe Choice, which is for the new guys coming off of quarantine, and Lucy and Stella. So but even the young guys, Otis and Spartan, are on senior just because they needed to gain a lot of weight and muscle, and it's really good at that. I give Mabel a little bit because she freaks out at me if she doesn't get green, so she gets them. Wilma doesn't really like it, so I put a little on top to try to get her used to it. And then the rest that Wilma gets is the Buckeye Grown Win that she seems to like. And then Beauty used to get it, but it had too much sugar for her, and her foundering issues, so she's not on that anymore. much to her dismay because she really loved it. Okay. Now we put that back. Yeah, like I said, it's not a very exciting live. I just thought I would show people what the morning routine looks like. And then I'll upload the video closer to a time when more people are up. So yeah. Wow, that's pretty low. Okay. Okay, who am I forgetting? Stella and Lucy are gonna get that. Stella and Lucy get a good amount of food, even though Lucy's so small. Stella is so producing so much milk that she has to eat a fair amount. And then the ponies, Woody, Whiskey, and Oaken get their Strongia dewormer in the morning because they only get one meal a day. So that's the reason why they get that. And then I think that should be it. So the next thing that I do, well, actually I still have to do the dewormer. Where's that? There it is. So the next thing I do is I water them down, and I do that in the aisle. So let me put you out here while I line up the buckets so you can always look at a horse. Wait, let's have you look at Mabel because she is the most talkative in the morning. And this is just while I line up the buckets, put water in them, and hopefully you guys won't fall. There's Mabel. She's going to yell at me the whole time. Hi, sweet girl. I'm going as fast as I can. I know, Lovey. Okay. Okay, so we have hot water in the barn, which is really nice. So they're all going to get a nice warm snack because it's pretty stormy out, if you can see. But it takes a while for the hot water to turn on. Or not turn on, get warm. So I'm just watering why don't I flip it so you can see what I'm actually talking about? So I'm just watering my nice fall decor before then. But these are all the buckets. There we go, it's getting warmer. They're all labeled. It's the same bucket for everybody every day. The farrier's coming today. Oh crap. I was supposed to do a day in the life of Beauty today. Oh crap. I'll do that after. Well, this is Beauty's bucket. So there we go. I water them down a lot because the grain soaks it up pretty fast. But for anyone tuning in here, there's nothing exciting happening on this live besides me showing everybody what the morning routine looks like. It's not a very pretty morning, but I woke up deciding this is what we were going to do. So bear with me. This is Wilma's bucket. That's why it has so much grain in it. Although they all get a lot of grain. I do medicine in the morning, so all the medicine's there. Yeah, Mabel's patiently waiting with Beauty over her. So yeah, just doing the morning buckets. Nothing too exciting. It's going to be really stormy here today. They said it might hail. So I will be moving Wilma later into a different field. It was just getting worked on yesterday to level it better in front of the run-in. So yeah, Mabel is so sweet. She's super vocal. Sorry, I can't zoom in, but she's right behind that thing with Beauty. They spent the night together because of the storm. They get along really well though. It wasn't too stormy last night though, because it's going to be really bad today. But there was a really bad chance of thunderstorms, so we didn't want to risk it, so they stayed inside. Just the morning commentary from me. You know, I always say like, oh, I should do a live. But then I realize I just have to stand here and talk to myself for like 40 minutes. Which is, I'm pretty introverted. It's not my ideal situation, but I'm just going to keep going. Everyone's almost watered completely. And then we'll start handing these guys out to everybody. I usually feed Mabel first because otherwise she screams at me the whole time. So yeah, so let me turn this off. I'm coming. Although maybe I should feed her last so she keeps screaming. Woika's right there. She's the one pounding on the door. I actually might feed them first because they're both in a stall together. So sometimes they get more aggressive when they're together. Hey, you two, I'm just going to give you the buckets on the ground because you two are right there. Am I going too slow? Sorry, now I need to put this down. Okay, let's do AB. Sorry it's a little dirty. I was doing some picking last night, late night. So that's why that's like that. Why is your bucket on the ground? There's AB's. Okay, I'll do her next. Trick with her though is they keep moving their buckets around. Back up. Let me get your bucket. Okay. So Beauty is like a bulldozer in terms of her head. So you have to watch it because when you feed her, she gets really aggressive. Not like mean, like biting, but it's just like when that thing hits you, you like see stars. So there you go. And then Mabel gets her own bucket next to Beauty. Wait, honey. Okay, over there. And then they eat happily next to each other, like the little princesses they are. Okay, Hanky. Hanky! Hi, sweet baby! It's your breakfast! I was worried that when people saw I was live that they were going to think that all the animals were out, which is a reasonable scare, but nope, just showing everybody the morning routines. Okay, Stella and Lucy take more than one hand, but let's see if I can do it because their buckets are quite big. Okay. Like I said, they eat a lot because of how much Lucy's nursing. Where are your buckets? Oh, there's the black bucket. Okay, let me get this. Okay. Oh, am I taking too long again? Okay, back up. Back up. So they share their food. So that's why they kind of get the same of everything, because they won't let us feed them separately, so they both get a lot of food. Okay. Now the outside. Actually, I'm going to close Wig and Lily in so that the ponies can eat. Because these two are like the evil stepsisters from a Disney movie. So they love each other, but they don't like anybody else. Oh, I shut the gate. Okay. Here we go. Sorry that this live is basically me huffing and puffing and talking to myself, but such is life. Hi, Whiskey Biz! You guys want some breakfast? You want some breakfast, little one? Hi, Woody. Come on, guys. Oh, sorry, that's Oakley. Wow, I am tired. Come on, guys. Inside. Come on. Let's go. Hi, boys. I'm coming for you, too. Come on. Okay, let's shut it so the cows don't try to eat your breakfast. Okay. Oh, you can kind of see Dexter. See Dexter? Hi, Dexter! Hi! Dexter doesn't get any breakfast. You see the fat boy. These guys are getting breakfast that they didn't used to, but they were getting pretty bad hay bellies. So, hi, Belly. That was Belle. Hi, Belle. Okay, I've already made your food, guys. It's coming. It's coming, Whiskies. Okay, we just climbed the fence. Okay. Let's get the food. So, like I said, they get their Strongid in the morning. They get trifecta. They get beetroot, and they get a tiny bit of grain. But that way, they kind of have some. Whiskey's the most aggressive with food, except for Woody. He just doesn't like Oakley. So I kind of spread their buckets out. There's no medicine in any of them, so it doesn't really matter who eats what. There they go. They would like to be outside, for sure. And they probably could have been out last night. I just didn't know what the weather was going to be like. But when it's going to hail or be thunder and lightning, I would much prefer for them to be inside. So, and that's on the radar today. Hi, Belly. I got your breakfast. Hi, Belle. Am I zoomed in? Yeah. Okay. Where's your bucket? There it is. Bucket. Oh, sorry. Belle's getting her duct tape shoes off today. Oh, wow. You drank your whole bucket. Oh, you need some water. Which is exciting because then her little white shoes will come off, because those are just duct tape with rolled up pads underneath it so that she has an elevated lift. Sorry, her medicine's not coming out of the bucket. So that's exciting for her, hopefully, because the farrier's coming, but she most likely will have to be done in the stocks. So if the weather's not great, probably won't be able to do it. We're putting a roof over that for this winter, but it's not ready yet. Okay, let's do Roo-Roo. Roo! The other thing that's going on here is a lot of construction. So I have to see if they're going to come today, because they have to be in a lot of the paddocks right now because we're working on drainage. So I don't really want to turn the horses out. They're going to be out there. So. Good boy, Roo-Roo. I'm coming. I'm coming. But yeah, this is the morning routine. After this, I'll clean the buckets. Well, after I feed everybody, I'll clean the buckets. Give them hay, especially now since they're going to be inside. And then hopefully get myself a cup of coffee, because Lord knows I need one. Oh, and then I got to let the ponies out. Although Dexter's not allowed to be an apple orchard anymore because he overdid it. Wow, this is heavy. one hand. Okay, Sparty Man, you got your breakfast. Oh, there we go. Odie. And then I give the cows some in the morning. Oh, there's Bunny. Look at Bunny. Let's see if I can show you. Hi, Bunny. Hi, Princess. Oh, sorry. I was just like, what the? The service here sucks. Okay. Woo! Okay, so that is everyone but Wilma. I don't know if the service reaches down there, but I can try. If you guys want to go see her. Let's try it. Worst case is it pauses, I think. So let's see. Hey, you two. No escaping. No escaping. Wilma! Let me at least zoom so that if you do miss, if it does pause, you at least get some. That's her and her man Wilbert. Okay. Actually, it might be so zoomed in that it's like Blair Witch Projects. So there we go. You might lose me because the service isn't great here. Hi, Wilma! You want breakfast? She shares her breakfast with Wilbert, like the sweet dame that she is. But I have some videos of that from the other day that I need to post. I've been slacking on the social media because there's been a lot going on with all those skinny horses. As you see, she meets you at the gate. Hi, my princess. Are you the sweetest? You gotta go get to your bucket though, right? Hi, my love. So we try to keep her out as much as possible. Amish people don't always have stalls or stall them, so hi, honey. It's really up close with you. So they get a little nervous in stalls sometimes. Hi, lovey. So she likes to be outside. She has a buddy at all times. She's never alone. Wilbert likes it because somebody shares their snacks with him. Right, Wilbert? And yeah, I'm amazed it didn't cut out. Or maybe it is and I'm just talking to myself right now. So her breakfast has her painkillers in it, which is why I kind of stand here for a moment and make sure she eats the top layer before Wilbert comes. So that I can make sure she's getting those pain meds. But she eats pretty fast, so it's not that bad, or not that hard, I should say. She's getting her hooves done too because they're pretty pancakey. But she's also getting surgery next week that I will talk about today maybe, and why we decided to do it. But it's to give her a nice and easy life for the rest of her days. She's in her 20s. She has severe arthritis. You can see it, honey, it's okay. You can see it's protruding there. That's her actual arthritis. I'm sorry, Lovey. She didn't like me touching that. So, where's your barn located? We are in Vermont. Can't really see the mountains that well right now. We are in Vermont, near Stowe. If you're an ice cream fan, that's where Ben and Jerry's factory is. Yeah, we're about 15 minutes from Stowe, 30 minutes from Burlington, and 4 hours from my house in Connecticut. So it's a nice location. Okay, she's eaten most of that top layer. Wilbert's eyeing his snack time. He's got a fly mask on because they're really intense on his little eyes. And she'll get a fly sheet on if it doesn't rain, but it's probably going to rain. But I don't like putting fly sheets on them when it rains because then sometimes it can chafe them a bit. Okay, Wilma, I'm going to bring you water soon because she drank a lot of her bucket last night. Yeah. Okay, let's bring this up. Okay, so construction that we're going to be doing is we're actually making like a road down from the barn to the ring. It's really intense for them, so it's going to be a nice little walk for them. We're doing the drainage, and then we're actually putting in automated waterers in a couple of the paddocks that will last in the winter, which we're pretty excited about. That's it. The construction guy just pulled in, so I might have to get off soon to figure out what they're doing today. And yeah, next, I'll just tell you what I do next. Usually I turn out the day turnout ones, but now I'm going to be cleaning their buckets, refilling some of the waters, giving hay, letting the ponies out, and yeah, I think that's it for today because it's going to be so stormy. And then Lauren and maybe some volunteers will come and clean the stalls. And then the farrier is going to be coming later today at like noon. So if anyone has any questions, he's like the sweetest guy in the whole world, Josh, our farrier. And yesterday or last time he was here, we had questions from our stories, and he loved answering them. So if anybody has any farrier questions that they want to ask, he's your guy. He's very sweet and very easy to talk to, and he is very good at explaining things that are more confusing to us than they are to him. He also is going to bring his adorable puppy, Bernie Sanders. I posted him last time. He is like Woodby's best buddy. Woodby loved him. So yeah, that will be happening. So we just rinsed the buckets. I'm going to, yes, we always need volunteers. Literally always. You know, we were talking to a rescue the other day who had 40 volunteers there in one day. And I was just like mind blown. I don't even know what we would be able to do with 40 volunteers. Everything would look amazing. The horses would be so spotless. But we have a handful of volunteers that come throughout the week. A lot of them come on the weekends because that's how volunteer stuff works. A lot of people have way more free time on the weekend. So we're very lucky for the volunteers that we do have. We would always like more. I don't know why I just decided to turn the camera towards myself, but let's see it. I'm tired, so bear with me. So yeah, I'm filling up Woman's water bucket, and that's going to go down to her paddock with Wilbert. They get 2 usually, but I guess the other one's up here. Hi from Long Island. Yeah, well, we're just in Long Island for the Hampton Classic for an adoption event, and it went very well. So yeah. I don't know where the construction guys went, but does anyone want to see anything while I'm doing morning chores? Abe is still, sorry, my hair is, whew. Abe is still eating his toy. Yes. Hank is jealous he doesn't have one, but Hank's a big boy. He's about to get yelled at by a mare. They're not done eating, Levy. Everyone's going to be a little bit crazy today because they've been stuck in their stalls with this leather. So I'm trying to think about who I could let out. These girls are locked in until the ponies finish eating. There's Wicca. She's our crazy one, but we love her. After the volunteers are done with chores, are they allowed? Yeah, and in time to visit with the horses. I mean, the whole time you're doing the chores, you're with the horses. You know, when we do the stalls, they're there with you, playing with you. But yeah, you know, we always want people to learn what they want to learn here. So if they want to groom them or, you know, learn stuff about them or just spend time with them, they're totally allowed to. You know, the chores are like cleaning buckets and mucking stalls and picking paddocks, and most of the time they're there with you. So it's usually you always have somebody to pay attention to. The ponies especially, because their paddock needs cleaning the most because they are out there all the time and they're very social. And Mabel just never leaves. She doesn't believe in the outside world. So she's always in the barn. Literally, whenever she gets loose, I don't have anything, guys. I just fed you. Oh, you got dirty. It's the food on her. Whenever she gets loose, she just goes in the aisle, sits at the hay, and she doesn't do anything. So she's always there. Okay. Oh, hi, puppies. Pony corner. Hi. Hi. Oakley. Oakley's available for adoption, which is bittersweet because he's the sweetest. Woody's the one with the junky lungs, which is why he has that cough, because the season's changing. And then Whiskey got a bath yesterday, but you can't really tell. They're out all the time that we can. It helps with their energy levels. I got to bring Dexter down here soon because he's not allowed to be in the orchard anymore because it gave him diarrhea from the apples. It looks like they're going to be working up at the house, actually, because we're putting in water by the chateau. Okay, I'm going to let... Who am I going to let out? Okay, I'm going to figure things out while I get off this live. But like I said, after this, I do hay, which is much easier to do with two hands, and filling water buckets, letting out the ponies, and then that's it. And then I go up and have coffee. So, like I said, this wasn't very exciting, but it was just the morning routine. I'll post it on the YouTube so that people can see what I look like without coffee in the morning with my babies. But yeah, I will also be pretty active on the stories today when the farrier's here. So, like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, Dexter was loving the orchard life until the diarrhea hit. So, we had the vet here yesterday, and he has to take this charcoal supplement, which I think people mostly do for hangovers, but it's basically to like absorb everything in his gut. Babies. Okay, I'm gonna sign off now. Now I've said that like 30 times, but thank you guys for tuning in for the morning sesh. Let me know if you like these or not. People said they wanted more content, and so here you go. I will start letting people out where they're gonna go, giving hay, water, and then getting myself a cup of coffee. So I will talk to you guys later.